Okay, okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax. Let us talk all about it before you log off.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is really happening. This is really happening. All right, what's up, everybody? I'm Sir Aaron Carter. You're listening to Before You Log Off. It's a very special show today because we have the internationally known Steven Gutierrez on.
Hey, what's up?
Wow, yeah. If you look up, you can actually see the rest of his face as opposed to his nose and up.
His forehead. That's the important
All
part.
you need is this. It's fine.
And of course, we have back after hiatus. We have regular old Rachel with us.
Hey, I'm alive again.
And we couldn't be happier that you're back, of course.
I know. Who else would you roast?
This next person that I'm going to introduce, who's hiding behind intern Beth, Jerry.
Hey.
Yep, you can't see him because he's literally creeping behind intern Beth back there.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
under the table.
He's the ultimate creep.
That's terrible.
How dare you?
Jerry is Beth.
We had
It's me the whole time.
No,
the whole time.
Yeah.
no.
Southwest style.
It
You
is
guys been
not.
gawking at me this whole time.
You've been banging.
You've never
Jerry.
seen us in the same room, right?
Yes, I have, and
Get
I
the
will
Scooby-Doo
keep it that
thing, he
way.
just rips off
You
the
haven't
mask.
seen us in the same room at the same
I
time.
never, ever, ever want that idea to
How
come to
dare you.
fruition. Never.
Pull off the wig. It's me.
Terrible. It is Halloween season, everybody. So that means spooky, scary stuff is not going to happen because coronavirus has kept everybody inside.
That's the scariest
Well,
thing.
spooky stuff can still happen, just the drinking and the partying. It'll be more like a solo party.
Oh wow. Okay, because
That's
that's
sad.
what everybody wants to do. Go to
Is that
the
what you're
solo
trying to
party.
convince yourself?
I've been doing that every week.
That's what I do every day. Exactly. See, Jerry gets me.
Oh my god.
But throughout everything, we have all still remained friends, playing Among Us.
Have we?
No, we haven't.
I
What are you
mean,
talking about?
what are you talking about? Friendships have been forged and
Destroyed.
bonded
No,
with
you're
Among Us.
sounding sus
Absolutely
right now.
obliterated.
I think we learned more about ourselves playing that game.
We know who we hate the most.
about each other. The more we play, because every single one of you in this Twitch thing, you're fucking liars.
What? I would never lie. What are you
Wow.
talking about?
At all ever again.
So we have been playing actually a lot with the community. If you guys haven't joined our Discords, you should go hang out there on the Underground. You can find that, I think, on our Twitch, our Twitter at least, the / or at before you log off. We have all that information because we've been playing almost on the regular, which has been fun.
Very good. Yeah.
Rachel, I don't know if you that pretty good. You might want to take that back.
Yeah,
What?
take it
Because
back.
you fold quite easily once anybody presses you about anything.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not a good liar, but I'm really good at picking out who the imposter is.
Are ya?
Yeah, no, really?
Yeah. Wait, okay, really? Well, what happened last time? Aaron saying, whenever I've been an imposter, I have never lost. First round yesterday, I got him.
So, no, don't you got him. You literally
got
convinced a
him.
group of other followers to just all vote for me. That's all you had to do.
Yeah, because you were the imposter,
But it
and
wasn't-
I defeated you, and you lost the
No,
round.
It wasn't like
I broke your streak.
It wasn't like you were plotting some like long scheme to get me eliminated. You literally just told
I didn't need
everybody
to.
vote for Aaron. Like, how hard is that to do? That's not a
Yeah,
difficult
but I
thing.
beat you.
So like,
But I beat
Sounds
you.
good to me.
like exactly like when I sussed out you and Emma as the killers that round, that was called skill and strategy. That's what that was.
But then we beat you guys the first round.
I was halfway paying attention to that one, so.
Well,
that's
I
what
mean
that
that's
is.
your fault.
I'm
Then.
sorry that
We
I was
won the
working.
round, and I defeated you.
I don't think
You
that's it.
defeated you
I did.
by yourself.
We're gonna find out too, because after today's cast, our podcast, we're going to be playing a game that's kind of similar to it. It's called Deceit. If you haven't picked it up on the Steam store, it's free. So I mean, I don't understand why you haven't. It'll be the first time all of us here have played it, and it looks pretty good. Another game that's from 2017, all about lying and deception and stuff like that, as the group of characters are trying to work their way towards an objective. So we'll see how well, again, the party lasts, the friendships last between everybody.
Oh,
What
5
friendship?
seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
They've been
Wow.
ruined.
You're
But
sounding
we have
hella
so
sus
many
right
games,
now.
right? We have so many games like that right now. We have Among Us, we have Deceit, and Unfortunate Spaceman that we need to play.
We got to
I
get
feel
on
like-
Unfortunate Spaceman. Yes.
I feel like there's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot more clones of these type of games.
But
Oh yeah,
but see,
which I'm totally okay with. I like this.
but here's the thing, because Jerry was telling me about this. He brought this up before the show a while back, talking about how when the Fortnite got big, there was clones of that. Or same thing with what's the other one before Fortnite?
It was PUBG.
PUBG. Thank you. So
Yeah.
but the thing about
Well,
this
before
game,
that was Daisy.
yeah, but the thing about this is Among Us came out in 2017.
Mhm.
And it's an older game, and so did Deceit. That came out in 2017 as well. So it's like,
Well, this has been a popular like archetype type of game, like Gary's Mod, where they have the terrorist. Have you ever played that?
I've seen it on YouTube videos, but I've never actually played it myself.
Yeah, I never played it.
Yeah, they have a few. They have a few modes that are just like Among Us, where like somebody's going around killing everybody, and they're the only ones that can kill, and you have to like get rid of them.
So then I wonder what it is about Among Us that made it like popular.
Because it's cute as fuck.
It's probably like a big time streamer or YouTuber that played it and got a lot of kids
Mhm.
buzzing
Yeah.
about it.
It's usually what does it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what happened with Flappy Bird on the.
really?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like a bunch of like YouTubers were playing it, then like millions of people started downloading the game on their phones.
Well,
It just blew up.
we'll see if there's a whole bunch of clones coming out. I mean, I'm inclined to
Like,
agree
what's
with
gonna be
Jerry.
the perfect clone.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Fortnite is going to come out with their own version eventually, so be on the
That's
lookout
okay.
for that. It'll happen. It'll happen.
I know. I don't want it to. Don't manifest this.
It's
Please.
already happened. It's already
Yeah,
they're already
it's
plotting it
too
right
late.
now.
It's done.
I can't stop that train. So sorry
Terrible.
about that.
I want it to be like, remember that SNL skit where Kevin Hart was a zombie and he's trying to downplay he's not a zombie?
Is that what you're gonna play this game?
I want a clone to be like that. Like, I'm not a zombie. That's my pip walk. See?
What?
Man.
What was so in Deceit? I think it maxes out at 6 players. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to go back and look again, but I think that one is 6 players. You got 10 players on Among Us. Do you think that's like the sweet spot, or can we get like 20 going in there?
For
20
Among
with
Us?
3 imposters.
Yeah, like no, yeah, 3 imposters, 20 players. Because they already said they stopped developing Among Us 2, so they can focus on Among Us 1 since it just got more popular out of nowhere. So are we seeing Among Us MMO?
I would love to see an
That's
update
terrible.
where they at least extend it to a bigger party.
Among Us free for all.
Could you imagine if there was 5 imposters?
Oh my god, J-Lab just said 100 players, 1 imposter.
That would be impossible. That would be literally impossible.
So your kill cooldown is literally 1 second.
Oh,
The voting would take forever.
that's
to do.
the thing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The voting would take the longest. Like,
Not if you keep it at 60 seconds.
I guess, yeah, the
It's
timer.
the discussion. The discussion's where it gets chaotic.
I'm not trying to read through 100 people like chit chatting.
It'd be like trying to read a Twitch chat when you have like 1,000 people in there. It's
Like, all right,
fucking
it looks like it's-
scroll.
And the spectrum of the rainbow, like there's gonna be so many damn colors.
GG Gamer said it's already been a thing. It said it got crazy in there. So
Jeez.
yeah, maybe I understand that people chalking over each other might be a little bit too much. So okay, I can pull back on that one. But the thing I wanted to bring up on Deceit is their voting system. So say we all think Jerry is the killer. Well, I can shoot Jerry and then he'll go down in like a dying position. And then his voting bar goes up. And if you guys think he's the killer, you can go and either stab him or shoot him to cast your vote, or you can try to revive him. Or you can try to revive him. Be like, I don't think he is.
Jeez.
So it's like you are
Either we
casting.
all kill him.
Yeah, exactly. Either you're all complicit in killing this person, or
Y'all the murderers, not me. Jeez.
Oh my god, tonight's gonna get fucked up. Jesus.
That's why I'm like, this is gonna be so dope. This
But
is
Jay,
gonna be
I
so
don't
dope.
think you're the killer. I just want to stab.
Terrible.
Stab.
And I mean, you
That's-
can do that.
That's gonna be Emma.
It's definitely gonna be Emma.
Yeah, Emma will be joining us tonight. People will be playing. It's good. It'll be nighttime. It'll be spooky.
Yeah.
You know.
Spooky.
Oh, know what game we should play too? That's spooky.
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
I burped a little, so
They said go ahead.
I was saying, go
say,
ahead.
It's like I threw up a little in my mouth.
He's got full strength, full stamina. Leather
Oh
belt.
my god. I was gonna say we should play Dead by Daylight again. Because I remember I was playing last year or the year before and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, and I mean, like I said, we got that on. Why isn't that cross-platform? That doesn't make no
It's
sense.
on the Xbox Game
But-
Pass.
We can have up to 5 people and Emma could be the killer because I know she likes doing that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We can switch to 2. We can do a rotation.
Other people want to be killers.
I know
too.
exactly.
Yeah, we
Other
can do a
people.
rotation.
Jeez.
I don't
Yeah.
like
It's like
giving
playing
Emma
tag,
what she
yeah.
wants. You gotta tell her no sometimes.
So it
I-
is
Yeah.
a spooky season, quote unquote, and I went out and I tweeted earlier that I have to finally face my fears and beat the game Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. I maybe 2 or 3 years ago tried to play this, and it's not even there. It's not going to be anywhere on the internet anymore because I tried to stream this game, and I had a big bottle of Nope that was sitting right next to me, and I'm like, "Yep, that's it. Sorry, guys, I can't play it." The game is just very atmospheric, and it freaking creeps me out. So, but I will do it this year.
So the atmosphere is what gets you. huh?
Yes, and this will be the 3rd time trying of this
You sound like
game
a coward.
because I purchased this
Okay.
game. I purchased the game, and I started playing it, and I was like, "This is freaking crazy, creepy."
It's just a video game.
Yeah.
Was it on Steam?
Huh?
Was it on Steam?
No, it's only on GameCube.
Oh,
Yeah, it's only on GameCube. But I will get it again, and I'll play it. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I've never beat the game. I've never even looked at spoilers, so I don't know anything beyond the last time that I've played it. So I got to get into it and see how it ends.
There is one game that I couldn't play through it, and I bought it too. It was on the PS3. It was called Siren. It was that Japanese horror game. Oh
Ah.
my god, that was so freaking scary. I was like, I can't play this. I never picked it up again.
I think that game came out episodically too,
It
or it might have been Siren 2. One of them did, and I
it was so
remember
scary. I was like, I can't play this.
yeah, it's like, I'm good. They wanted me to walk into a cave, and I think it's like right in the beginning.
Yeah,
I was
dark
like,
with the flashlight that barely lights up anything.
I'm good. I'm done. I put the controller down there, pick it back up.
I don't know, I still need to beat Dead Space. I got halfway through it and then I haven't touched it in over a year.
One?
Yeah, the first one. It's
Ooh.
just like it gives me a lot of anxiety, so it's hard to play it for long periods of time. Because I have to like pause it, take a break, and get back to it.
See,
Have
here's
you played Resident Evil 7?
I don't play the Resident Evil games.
Oh no, you gotta play
7
that
is
one
different,
because 7
though.
is totally different. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, like out of all of them, I would play 7. I actually really do like the new one with the werewolves and everything. But so I want to try that too.
Spoilers!
It's in the
It's
trailer.
in the trailer. It's in the trailer.
I've never seen that before.
We talked about it
Really?
on
We
the
literally
podcast.
talked about
I've
it.
We
never
talked about it on the
thought they were
podcast when they
werewolves.
released it.
I never knew there were werewolves.
Everyone's been talking about it. We
Never.
talked
Which
about
they were
it.
weird chipmunks.
You were on the stream.
Yeah.
Didn't know they were werewolves.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was just like weird ass like zombie creatures.
You thought they
again.
were just hairy
But they-
guys running around.
One of the people
Harry
get stabbed
Dogman?
in like the face, and then they're just walking around.
Oh
all
my
cool.
gosh.
I didn't know they were werewolves. They didn't wolf out. I didn't see that.
How did you not put
Did
two
you
and
close
two
your eyes
together?
to the whole trailer?
Are you talking about 7, right? That's the.
No,
No.
I'm talking about the new one that's coming out.
I-
Not 7. 7's about the crazy family.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ones in the cabin.
Yeah, 8 is
No,
the
no.
village.
No, 8
Oh,
is the
okay.
village.
Oh,
The
yeah,
village.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I did play the demo for 7, like when they were doing all the promo stuff at Comic-Con. I screamed my head off, and all the volunteers that were there were laughing at me. So
So
I'll be terrified.
So it's a good game, and I mean you got Game Pass, so you can get it for free because it is on
Yeah.
Game Pass now. Everybody, my thing with horror games because I don't play horror games. Like I don't like the scare. tactics
You don't
and
like
stuff
that
like that.
feeling?
Yeah, I don't really like that feeling. I'll play them once in a while and stuff like that. Like I went through Silent Hill, the first one on the old
Oh, yeah.
PS1 with the
The
terrible
old school
graphics.
horror games are dope, like Silent Hill, Resident Evil.
Yeah, because they
the original
created
one.
atmosphere, and the other thing is they never
Agreed.
really gave you an arsenal of weapons.
No, it was scarce. Like, you used
Exactly.
it sparingly.
So that's why I was gonna go back to yours, Rachel. The Dead Space, right? Part 1.
Yeah.
I played that one, but I always had like a bunch of weapons. That's why I was like, it's not really that scary to me because I'm like, I was just wrecking everybody.
Upgrading your weapons and
Nah,
everything.
it's all bad for me. It creeps me out. I don't like how they do like the intense, scary music, like somebody's coming for you and nothing appears, and then it's just dead silent, and then a monster appears.
So
The
I
worst is
can't
when you're
handle
in
that.
0G.
it could like that. Those segments of the game, the serial G, that kind of took me out of the horror a little bit. Like I don't know, any game that I have a bunch of ammo, I'm not gonna be. I'm just gonna light
It was
up.
more of an action game to me.
Yeah, and that's where Resident Evil was going for a little bit, but they brought
5.
it. They brought it all the way back with
Nope, they should have
7.
stayed exactly
Heck
where they were
no.
with 4 and 5. Didn't advance anything else.
Like 7
Yeah,
or not
they
7?
went
No,
back to
Like
horror.
that.
which one was the 6? Because that was the
Let me
one.
punch a rock.
The one on 6 could have like co-op with all the stories, right? Like 2. Yeah, me and my brother played one. I think just Leon's story throughout that whole thing. And we beat that one, but then we never really went back and played the other ones. It was just kind of like, all right, well, it's an action game. Like
Leon's story was the better.
I know. I think with Resident Evil, I just don't like how you have to like stop. Like you can't move and shoot. You have to just like stand there and then shoot and then run around
yeah,
again.
you gotta get that tank feeling again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta
I don't know. I move and shoot. Move and shoot.
You gotta
Always on
feel.
the go.
You gotta feel trapped when the monsters
lock
are
it
coming
in
at you.
No, I can't. I could probably handle it better because like I don't know, the zombies and everything would trigger my social anxiety, but I'm a lot better with that now. I'm better with crowds, so I don't think I'll be as freaked out.
Okay.
But I still want to move and shoot.
So you
It's
want the
annoying,
Call
really.
of Duty of Resident Evil games?
Yes.
Are
thank
there
you.
any
just play
games?
Call of Duty Zombies.
Have you played Zombies?
I have. That's actually really fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 'Cause I was gonna say that's one you got. You should definitely play. That's any of the zombies are pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played in forever. I played like when they first made that mode and everything way back in the day, but
Yeah, that's when it was
been a while.
good.
Yeah.
See?
So we can kind of put the kibosh on the horror games. Are there any horror games that you guys think that are just bad? Because I definitely have one myself that I.
Like just like a bad game.
It's
to
a
play,
bad
like,
horror game. Like no. Maybe other people thought it was good, but you thought it wasn't like scary or it wasn't.
Slender Man, Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy seems like it can get a couple of jump scares out of people.
It's all that is. That's it.
Yeah.
It's the anticipation and the jump.
It doesn't seem scary to me. Like I haven't played it, but it doesn't look that good.
GG Gamer says Call of Cthulhu. Every video I've seen on that one though looks like it is scary. Like it is a good scary game.
I think it's because I watched him play it and it just seemed really slow.
All right. The one that I am going to throw up there on the chopping block is Alan Wake. That game was garbage.
That was supposed to be a scary game.
I think it was supposed to be a horror game. Am I the only one that thought of it as marketed as
I never played it, so I can't tell you.
I could have swore it was supposed to be a horror game, but that game was definitely not scary at all. You're fighting shadows, and I was bored more than I was, It's marketed as a psychological thriller, says the internet. So,
Okay.
psychological thriller, whatever.
Didn't one of you play Blair Witch and say it sucked?
I did.
Oh, we all played Blair Witch, yeah.
I did.
I liked
one
it.
right there.
I liked it. I didn't think it was like super bad, but I did have a lot of issues with the last level when you're in the house. It was way too repetitive. Other than that, I thought it was good. It got a few jump scares out of me.
Yeah, that thing was boring and it was slow paced, and I was like,
"You're boring."
No, crap was. I was walking around that forest like, all right, is something gonna happen? What are we doing here? Like the music's not even scaring me here. I'm like, all right, we gotta.
I don't know. I loved it. Oh, I kind of have one, but like it's a great game. I absolutely love the game, but I didn't think it was scary, and I've had people tell me that it was so scary.
Evil Within.
No, they had to stop and return it, and it's BioShock. I absolutely
What?
I love that game, but it's
What?
not that scary. Yeah.
It gave me the same feeling of like
You-
playing a Fallout
Yeah,
game.
that's where I got it.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Your first
No, I've had,
encounter with the Big Daddy is a little scary.
I mean,
I think the only thing that was scary is when you run
anything I'm calling
into,
daddy, I'm not scared of.
Wow.
was it the plastic surgeon splicer and he's like chasing you around his lab? That was the only time I thought it was like, oh shit, I'm scared because I didn't want him to catch me. But
I think in the beginning when you're in like the little pod and you're going down underwater, and I think something like latches onto the pod or something. That was probably the only part that kind of was like, but that wasn't. Gears of War gave me more of a scare.
yeah, it was definitely like a creepy, eerie vibe, but it wasn't scary. Where like, oh, I can't play this. I gotta return it.
Well, I don't know. I still haven't beat that game either because Fallout came out, and I was like, "That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing."
Okay, you need to stream it like 100%.
I mean, if it comes out for freezy, then
I will gift it to you, sir. I will gift it to you. It is one of my favorite games.
BioShock 1.
Is it-
I mean,
Is that EA? No, what
is it EA?
It's 2K, I think. It's 2K.
Play BioShock 1 and then play BioShock Infinite. You don't need to play 2.
Why? I mean, it's canon. What do you mean? I can't.
It's
I-
2K. It's 2K
it's-
games.
Play part 2.
It's made by a different company. It's not made by the original people. And it's just the story isn't that great. The only thing I remember about it, like I played all the way through it. The only thing I remember is that it had big sisters.
Oh,
I don't remember
so you're
what the story
against
was.
women. I see. Mr. West
yeah.
Island chat.
It was just very forgettable, and everyone agrees with me.
Mr. West Island chat doesn't. He says play 2. That's
Wow.
I mean,
The
Is
betrayal.
Infinite a horror game?
so wait, because they're saying in chat that BioShock 2 is pre-BioShock 1 and is canon.
It is, yeah.
So should I
It's
play
canon
2
for the-
first, then 1?
Nah.
No.
No, definitely play 1
Just
first.
play 1.
Mhm. Well,
Infinite is not worse. Infinite is great, but it's not. That one isn't scary or creepy at all.
No. Infinite is just
Just an
It's kind of
action game.
action
right?
game, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very scary. I mean, it's fun.
hmm.
Mhm.
It's not a scary game.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, when that game came out, I did try to play it, but Fallout came out, and that, of course, stole my
Wait,
whole
Fallout?
attention. Fallout 3. That stole all my attention. So
That shit could be scary when you're in those fucking tunnels. Those subway
speaking
tunnels?
of horror games, yeah, actually, I
Oh,
forgot all about
boy.
that. So
That was one of the scariest things. Like, fuck, I gotta go in one of these tunnels again.
the first time I played that game, I turned off the music because I could not take the old timey music because that was scaring the crap out of me in those tunnels. There's no way I could do it. I was like, nah, I'm not. Forget all that. I can't do it. So,
Yeah, it's never
let's see. Where are we at? We had Fallout. That's what we're talking about. So let's do the first story then.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Perfect segue.
Yeah, Fallout 76 will let you let players create their own vaults. Everybody, that's what we.
Wait,
Nice.
can I do The Sims now in Fallout 76?
So before
vault?
you get all crazy,
Wow, thanks.
let's get to the actual story so I can explain to you, and so we can kind of temper some of that happiness that you heard from the title of the story, because it's not all gold. So the new underground building spaces are coming out to Fallout 76 sometime later this year, but the best and the biggest will be gated behind premium currency. So Bethesda went into more detail about their shelters, quote unquote, and how they will work in Fallout 76 on its website. So you can head over to their website and check out more information that we didn't cover. But basically, shelters are instant spaces separate from the rest of the game that each have their own build budgets. So you don't have to worry about all the build budgets that are above ground, on your campsite. They also come in 3 different sizes. They come in room, lobby, and atrium. The first of these, which sounds like you're in a closet, is free for all players once you defeat the quest line to get it. The rest of them are behind the premium currency known as atoms. The Vault Lobby will initially be one of the monthly free items for Fallout First members. And you guys remember the Fallout First, that was the pay monthly thing that they did or whatever.
To get your private server, right?
Yeah, to get your private servers and all that other type of stuff. So they'll be giving out things there as well. But of course, the whole update is going to be free, like they said, funded by different cosmetics that they're going to be giving out. I didn't know Fallout First. Again, they kept it at that 13 a month for. I thought they were going to drop on that.
Nope.
But
I remember when that first dropped, there was a whole thing with if you're in a server with like just regular people, they'll make it their mission to hunt you down.
Oh yeah,
make your life a living hell because you're a premium member.
Jesus.
Because the other players didn't like that you're paying for the service.
You're supporting the cause.
So what do you guys think about that? You get your own vaults now in Fallout 76. Is that enough to get you back?
So, but what is this? Is this just like a
only if this vault can give me more resources? I don't know.
I don't see anything about it saying giving you anything extra. Like
what's the bonus for having it?
As far as I know, it's just like a little house that you get that's away from everything else.
To me, I'm thinking about it. I have to go through a loading screen just to go in this thing when I could just have a house in an open world.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, but you go into a loading screen for fast travel anyway, so it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Just
Rachel, what are you thinking?
I don't know, because I like decorating. I like building houses. That's my favorite thing in games. So if there's like a way to build in the vault, that'd be cool. But I don't know. I only really play with you guys. Oh. And we haven't played in a while, so I don't know.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I even think I think it's deleted off my hard drive, so I'd have to re-download it.
It should have been like a one-time purchase thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it should be part of the Fallout First subscription.
Yeah, I never played it
once and done.
I never paid like a subscription for a game. Sorry, I'm eating gummy worms right now.
Wow. That's very professional on the podcast when you use your voice. Yes.
I was trying to like give you guys some ASMR, you know. Pull it for more people for the audience. But yeah, no, I've never played a subscription game before, so I'm not sure if that's too expensive. For me, it's too expensive. I'm not going to pay that. So
I don't even know what's the pricing on
$13 a month.
Or $100 for a whole year.
That's an Amazon what's it called? The Amazon Prime account, right? Because that's $100 a year for Amazon Prime.
It's 130.
Yep. Oh, they raised it.
Okay.
They charge.
Yeah, because I was like, I used to play World of Warcraft a lot, and I was like, $15 a month, $14.99.
Yeah, if you play MMOs, it's nothing to you because you've played that. But I feel like MMOs give you a ton more.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to buy extra when that's the game itself. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think that it's definitely not worth it. And then for this small thing, like maybe if there was like I don't know, like a multiplayer quest chain or something in there for the vaults specifically, or like I said before, if they made a thing where it was like the Fallout Vault, the mobile game that you had, and you actually have to run. Yeah, if it was like Shelter and you had to run a vault inside game
with
NPCs, and you can send them out on missions, and you have to worry about resources and.
Oh man, I love that Shelter game.
Yeah, everybody did. Like that thing was a hit.
The only thing I didn't like about it, because I've had multiple phones, it doesn't carry over to the next thing. So once I switch over to a new phone, I'm like, I'm saying goodbye to it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I think it would have been dope though if all the time that you spent in that game, they allowed you for maybe a one-time fee to move your vault in game. At the same size.
To live in it
at
with 3D?
Yep, at the same size, and they just remap it 3D.
That would actually be really cool. You could do that, and then like on the side, you can go take care of it in the shelter.
Exactly.
That would be super cool.
You're like always playing, basically. Like when you're away from it, you have your phone and you're taking care of it, and then it affects what happens in the actual game when you log back on.
That would have been a smart thing to do.
And then the lights shut off, and then one of your person's an imposter.
Terrible.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Fallout Imposter in the vault. Oh, I like this.
That would be terrible. Nah, actually, it'd be a fun
yeah,
game. Nah, it'd be a fun
yeah.
game. Yes.
Like I was
Yeah,
doing my
send them out
task.
to the wasteland, and the death claws will get them.
Oh my gosh, that's how they get jettisoned out and just torn apart by death claws outside. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
death claws or ghouls or an atom bomb. You know, it's all good.
Sheesh. I don't know. Well, if Bethesda's looking for anybody to get hired, you know,
Please.
it's terrible.
Yeah, please.
Terrible.
Give me jobs. Please give us money.
And they got it now, right? Because then they just got bought out for
Billions.
billions.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
we're not asking for billions. We just want a couple of mil.
Yeah.
That's it. Wow.
Can
I
you
just want
give
some
me a
games for
DoorDash
life.
tomorrow, please?
Terrible. You just gonna do it for some DoorDash, Jerry?
yeah, I'll do it.
Horrible. All right. Well,
Yeah, give me some Starbucks.
what we got next? This one is a little weird. Oh no, this isn't the one. Okay, never mind. So it says meet Disney Plus's Mrs. Marvel actress Iman Vellani. I think is how you say her last name. I'm not quite sure. So hopefully
I think
that
that's right.
is.
That sounds correct.
Hopefully that's correct. So Disney went out and said, "Hey, everybody, things are still going as planned. We still have Mrs. Marvel coming for your Disney Plus. It's going to be live action, and we picked our actress, the Canadian-born Iman Vellani, was a part of a 2020 Toronto International Film Festival called Next Wave Committee. It was a group of 12 students ranging from the age of 15 to 18, selected from a competitive pool of hopeful youth, young film enthusiasts. So when I saw this, I thought it was dope because anytime that they talk about who should we fan cast as, this character or that character, I'm always like, let's see somebody new. Let's get somebody never heard of, maybe an up and coming person that's been in maybe 2 or 3 things or something like that. Not even 2 or 3 things, just one thing. It was their first time acting, and this spot, you guys picked them specifically. So I like this choice for this character. Have you guys got to see anything that she's in? Any thoughts and opinions?
But I feel like she's close resemblance to Kamala.
Just how she looks you're talking about?
Yeah. Like she could, I see it. I can see it.
I know. I like that they're kind of picking a newer actress, somebody that's not really well known, to take on this big huge role. This character that's really beloved by everybody right now.
Yeah,
So
I'm glad they
think
didn't pick The Rock for it. And shoot.
oh my god,
They
or
put him in
Scarlett
everything.
Johansson. Or
Yeah, I
Scarlett.
am Miss Marvel.
And what's pretty cool is because the
their first
actress was born to Muslim immigrants, so she
can relate.
She can relate to the actual character, and bring whatever flavor that character probably wouldn't probably get from another actor that didn't have that background into this character, because they do a lot of references and show that this is a Muslim character inside the comic book. So it's good to have that now inside the actual live action.
Yeah, agreed.
It's a vital characteristic.
Yeah, it's definitely vital. Me and Jerry were talking about representation inside of comic books earlier, because y'all know the new Batwoman that's going to be there on the CW. She's a black woman.
Place of Ruby Rose.
Yeah, taking place of Ruby Rose. We talked about that a couple episodes ago, and they kind of showed her new costume, or not her new costume, but her new helmet or whatever.
They did? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's up
Cowl?
there. Or a cowl. Thank you, Jerry.
It's
Yes.
her in the uniform, right?
Yeah, it looks the same basically. They got the same red wig that she's wearing, so it's nothing really different. But they had some artist online that did a different rendition of her, where she had a curly red hair that was more, an ethnic style, as opposed to just a straight red hair, wig that she is. They're basically just taking the same suit and just giving it to this new
Just fitting it for her.
Yeah.
The actress.
I go back and forth all the time on it though, with how things.
She's still
How they're
Kate
gonna do
Kane,
this.
or is it a different?
It's a totally different character. It's not Kate Kane.
Yeah, they're specifically writing this character for this show.
Yeah, she's Harley
Yes.
Quinning. They're Harley Quinning it. Because
Or Black Canarying it.
no, because Black Canary wasn't born on a TV show first.
Yeah, but the Black Canary that they did for Arrow and CW, they created 5 different Black Canaries.
That was horrible in my opinion.
It was absolutely horrible, and that's what I'm like kind of expecting for this Batwoman, that they keep rewriting Batwoman and they just butcher the character, butcher the superhero name.
Yeah, but the CWs, I think they see the end.
Those shows are all
They're
coming
there
to
for the
an
long
end.
run.
Yeah.
Supergirl's
They want another
ending after this
Smallville.
season.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah. Supergirl is definitely ending. Isn't it because she's pregnant?
Oh, I don't know. If
Oh,
that's
I
the
don't think
reason
so.
why, but
I thought
know
I
that-
heard that somewhere. It's because she was pregnant.
I don't think that's a viable reason to end it.
No, it's definitely not. But I mean,
Unless she's like walking
think it's
away
for
from the
ratings.
project.
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she was walking away from the
Oh,
project.
I don't know. I haven't really looked into why it's ending. I just figured it's run its course.
I mean, they kind of all
Yeah.
have.
So
They really have. They all just need to kind of stop and give it to somebody else, because CW, they can do like probably 1 or 2 seasons of like the superheroes, and then it just gets hot garbage.
Are any of you guys watching any of them?
No, I stopped watching
not,
them all.
Not currently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I watched one episode of Batwoman and I was like, you know what? I'm actually good.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty bad. And they're supposed to do
They're-
that Hush arc.
that's so
And
disgusting.
I totally forgot.
Atrocious. And I don't know how it's gonna go considering the Batwoman changed now. So I don't know if it was like in the middle of filming when she left, or or if it's just they're just redoing the whole season.
It's irritating because the Hush
They're having
character.
a new Superman show.
Oh yeah, the
Sorry,
Lois and Superman or whatever.
Yeah, and they said Supergirl might come back for that for like guest appearances, but she won't have her own show anymore.
I don't know. Just like I don't know. I think because we're so spoiled by cohesive worlds, they're all in one universe type of thing, and we get some type of crossovers, that it seems like when they're not going in that direction, then what's the purpose?
Well,
Yeah.
it's because the comic books and the source material is now one world. You know what I mean? Like that's the norm.
Yeah.
So automatically, if you take any of these characters from like the DC, universe, and you put them in anything, you're gonna be like, well, if Superman exists in this world, so does Green Lantern.
Yeah, you're gonna want that
You know what I mean?
crossover.
Automatically, like you just know, because if they exist here, then so do the others.
Yeah, they got to have that connected universe, because you want to see the interactions between the Green Lantern and the Flash or something like that, or you want to see somebody supervillain go against. Like they had a cartoon when they had the Superman animated series and the Batman animated series. One of their first crossovers that they did, they had it to where like the Joker was going after Superman and Lex Luthor was going after Batman. They did that crossover in the cartoon, and that was dope. Like
my favorite part was when Superman dressed up as Batman and fought Bane.
Yeah, that is like, you want to see crossovers like that.
I was like, what?
Like he can transform his voice into Batman's voice. That was dope. And he like freaked Robin out because he can do it Robin's voice too. And he's like, I got precise muscle memory. So I'm like, that's weird. He's like, don't do that.
I didn't know Superman could do that. That's super creepy.
Yeah, it was dope. That was a very good episode. That was actually a very good episode.
He's just hiding in the shadows, acting like he's Catwoman. Hey,
Oh,
Bruce.
Because Robin had to teach him. Robin had to teach him how to be Batman. Like he wasn't like menacing or anything like that. So he's like, hey, like you gotta toughen up here or whatever. Batman, it wouldn't be as soft as you are. So like, and he didn't fight. That's the other thing. He didn't know how to like fight. So like Bane was beating him up and then like threw a rock at him and like crushed him, which would have killed Batman.
Oh yeah.
But then he like
he
moved.
he
just gets up off of it because Superman doesn't have to worry about rocks being falling on him and stuff like. And it was like Bane was all puzzled. It was a good episode. If you guys ever freaking can find
Check
that
it out.
someplace, it's definitely a good episode.
Bane
I'll
takes
need to
out the
check that
script and he's like, that's not in the script.
Yeah,
What's happening?
nah,
What is this?
that was good.
That did not hurt you, Batman.
But I mean, so that's what I'm saying. You want to see those crossovers. You want to see cool interactions like that in the live action space. So
Yeah, you do.
I really hope that Marvel does that with their TV shows or whatever.
They better.
Oh, they probably will.
They need to do that with the freaking.
I hope
some
so.
of these movie verses too.
Terrible.
They
Oh,
might be doing some sort of like Young Avengers. They have like Loki. He might eventually turn into Kid Loki. They're gonna have Hawk Girl, right?
they're gonna
And
have
then,
what do you mean,
Marvel.
Hawk Girl?
Hawk Girl or Hawkeye?
Hawkeye? Yeah, it's
The-
just Hawkeye. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
No, okay, I was about to say Hawk Girl is DC.
Different.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like
Different
Hawkman and Hawk.
superhero.
Does she have beef with Superman? Dang, that's a deep cut that nobody knows about except for
Dang.
Steven, because he does.
There you go,
He
Steven.
doesn't. Steven didn't know what universe Superman was in. All right, so
I did. Obviously, he's Image Comics.
wow, terrible. And then the last one, we're talking more about comic book stuff. Spider-Man 3 is rumored to have Jamie Foxx returning as Electro.
Electro.
And I don't know how I feel about that one because I didn't really watch the third Spider-Man.
It's the second.
Only
Is it the second?
It's the Amazing
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2.
Ah, yeah. See, I didn't watch it, so I don't even know which one it was. See,
it's part
I
two.
think there's only 2 with that guy.
with
Wait, you didn't see that?
Andrew
That's-
Garfield.
Andrew
What's her
Garfield.
name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew
Fucking
Garfield. Yeah, I think there's only
smacks.
2 Spider-Mans. There wasn't 3.
Is this the one where
I thought there was 3.
That's Gwen Stacy's
Never mind, man.
death.
I've seen that
Yeah.
clip like 100 times, but I
That's
haven't.
great. Was that great?
Everybody put that in memes and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
the snap.
Says running away from my problems. Like,
Terrible. Yeah, exactly.
Terrible.
So I mean, I don't know if the only way I kind of can accept this is if there's some type of
If there is a rift, there's a multi-universe, and
Yes.
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man comes out chasing Electro,
yes, I want that.
what have
Come
I been saying for years?
then it'll be Spider-Verse in real life.
Do you not
That
want
is
that?
right.
pretty cool.
Right? And then how do you think they're gonna fucking rope in the Venom movie
Oh, I forgot about
with
that.
this type of multiverse thing?
Or the Morbius movie.
Or the Morbius movie, because now it's part of
Oh,
that
Morbius.
universe where it's separated. And who do you get to play Madam fucking Web? You guessed it, Helen fucking Mirren, because I tweeted about that shit. And that's what I want to see. I want to see her as Madam Web.
She can definitely play
Yeah.
Madam Web.
See what it is.
I fully support that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This will be all great. I love it.
So, but the problem is, it's not gonna happen.
I mean, it's a long shot.
Wishful thinking?
I mean,
Wishful
they already got Jay Jonah back.
You know why?
And-
Because it's gonna.
Ooh, they did.
They did get Jay Jonah. That's
And they
He's the
have
same in
Electro
every
back,
universe.
and this is 3 different universes right there.
Hey, they're crossing 3 different universes. Yeah, he's not wrong. Because Jay Jonah's from the first one, Electro's from the second one, and then of course you have Tom Holland and everybody else from this current one. So that's 3 different Spider Verses.
So I would love to see the blend of the 3 different generations of Spider-Man.
And then they do that meme where they're all 3 pointing at each other.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh my God, they're gonna do that now. Now that you
Can you
freaking
imagine
said
Tobey
something.
Maguire coming
Yes.
back?
Tobey
Oh,
Maguire doesn't
God.
need to come back. You know what? Okay, he can
Bring him
come.
back.
He can come back if he plays like the Peter from the animated movie Into the Spider-Verse.
And
He's just like all like
and he's
the
like,
fat.
Yes,
Fat one?
yes,
the sleds and everything.
yes. If he
Oh,
plays,
no,
the old successful Peter Parker or something, or not successful Peter Parker.
And I want the Japanese Spider-Man with the mech.
they're not gonna do that.
They honestly
Oh,
they
yeah.
could do that same route where they only have like 5 different Spider-Men or whatever. If you're gonna introduce Silk like they're planning on doing,
Mhm.
perfect opportunity to do it.
But I think that's
Yeah.
gonna be
Well-
after the movies, though.
Perfect opportunity to throw it out there. I'm just
You
saying,
can
like,
kind of hint her in the movie.
yeah, you just flash by and it's like, oh, this is the actress that's playing this character.
That's
If you
gonna
have a multiverse.
that's
I
gonna
mean,
be difficult only because if they
But it's not
they have
that-
to change change her storyline. That's what they have to do.
no,
Oh my
not
God,
if it's
give
different.
up.
It's still separate universes. So not really.
Yeah,
because
her storyline
with the
is she gets bit like right after Peter and locked up until Peter saves her. So she's gone for the whole time, unless they're doing like at the end of the Avengers where they showed Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch locked up. Remember that little Easter egg thing?
yeah, but
So-
I mean, you could have did it like she's it's the silk from what's his name, Garfield's Spider-Man or something like that.
Oh,
You
so
can
she's
show those.
already
You know
established
what I mean?
as
Yeah.
Silk or
Like
something.
I don't know where the silk
Like she already
storyline's
had
gonna
some
go,
years.
but they have those options to do that.
Or they're gonna just throw in Miles Morales in there, and
See,
there's the
that would be
Yeah.
the
the
rift
twist
that
to
Ooh,
throw in that live
Spiders
action
Man.
Miles.
Spiders.
Spider
Nobody
Man.
wants spiders,
spiders
man.
I do.
spiders man.
I do. Spiders Man. Yeah, 1,000 spiders like
No,
form Peter
Nobody wants
Parker.
that.
no, please
I do.
don't.
Nobody wants that.
Don't.
He's like the best. I
No.
love him.
No, please.
The thing is, wouldn't he just die from like the first anything that hit him?
He'll
No.
die from like bug spray.
Yeah, he bug
Bug
spray.
spray.
You,
No,
Bug
these are
spray would
radioactive
just-
spiders.
you drop a
It's
rock on
radioactive
him.
bug spray.
Like if you drop a rock on him, it's not like he can hold it, right? For those
I
that
don't
don't
know,
know, Spiders Man is just a bunch of spiders that think they're Peter Parker, and he would
They're like
get
one
killed.
sentient almost.
You know what you do is you do Spider Punk, right? And you just keep Tom Holland, but you have him do his British accent.
You could do that, yep.
And it
You
would-
That'd be cool.
100%
It would be
could do
perfect.
I would
that.
love that. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. You just have him have his fucking British accent and have the punk outfit.
Oh,
It's
what?
British.
What?
What
Just,
It's
about
British.
British.
what about that one Spider-Man? I forget his name, but he's like the Spider-Man in the future. He's
Oh, Miguel.
He was- yeah, Miguel
O'Hara.
something. But he's
2099?
at the end of the Spider-Verse. It would be really cool to have him in the movie too.
yeah, he would. Yeah, Spider-Man 2099. Yeah,
Yeah,
he would be
Spider-Man.
good. He'd be good in it.
Miguel O'Hara and
O'Hara.
Spider-Man Noir.
So there's not even really any information on the next Spider-Man yet. Like no real plot or anything like that. So everything is definitely up in speculation. Even this, as far as I can see when I was looking into it, is just that they might be in talks to have him reprise his role as Electro. So nothing was like set in stone just yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I feel like that's.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Asking him to reprise that role would be like asking, was it Chris Evans to reprise let's say Human Torch from Fantastic Four?
I mean, money
I
is
mean,
money.
it's
He
still-
could.
Money,
That is no.
I'd still
No.
I'd still
I mean,
accept
Ryan
that.
Reynolds could do Green Lantern
Terrible.
again.
cash is cash. Reynolds won't do that because that's why he killed it in Deadpool. He's not gonna do that again. He knows where he messed up. You know what you did.
Or like Halle Berry doing Catwoman.
Yeah, she won't do that again either. She won't. Or Storm.
Yeah, see,
Well, she got good scores
Oh,
on that movie.
I don't know what scores you were looking at in Reverse World. That's what you were looking at.
Bizarro Land.
But no, I mean, hopefully they do like a.
Do the
You said
multiverse.
doo-doo.
I knew you were gonna say something, Jerry.
wow.
Do the multiverse.
Yes,
Thank you,
hopefully
Jerry.
they do the multiverse. Because where they kind of left it off, because we haven't got any Marvel anything as of like since Spider-Man 3, right? Or Spider-Man 2, right?
Everything Marvel that was supposed to come out this year has been pushed to 2021.
So we
Widow's not,
Yeah,
or
Black
the only thing I
Widow's
think that's
pushed-
supposed to come out is Wanda and Vision.
so we technically do not know what a post Peter Parker's identity revealed Marvel universe looks like.
We do not. We,
Nope.
do not. We don't know what the post. What is it? End game, like with the rest of the heroes, what that looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, none of them.
So,
Because
I mean, the only thing we got a taste of was Spider-Man.
yeah,
And that just kind of like, fucked with everybody's minds, that ending.
yeah, he left like big time. So
Yeah. So this will be an interesting twist. I mean, we still have to see what's going to happen with WandaVision because that could have a giant effect on the rest of the series. Well, at least we know with Doctor Strange.
yeah, it's
Because
supposed to
that's
lead
supposed
into
to
that.
lead
Yeah.
up to his movie. And
Yeah,
we
I
still
really
don't
think like
have the Black Widow or anything
she-
else.
I was gonna. Yeah, I was just gonna say like I really think like she's gonna mess with the different multiverses because obviously she's like warping reality. And then I don't know, like it somehow breaks the universe, and that's how we get the Spider-Verse too.
Okay, I'm on board with that. I can see
Yeah.
her like having a universal type of effect on every single movie project that comes out. So I mean, yeah, no, I can definitely see that. I'd be into that.
Centrifugal.
But I don't know. We have to wait. It's gonna be a while before we get anything because of the corona and everything like that. So I don't know.
Goddamn cursed Corona ruining.
Because they even pushed back Black Widow, right? That's still pushed back.
Black Widow is pushed back. Yeah,
Okay, so then
I'm
So,
surprised they
May of
didn't
next year or something.
do like the whole Mulan thing and have
Early premiere.
the premiere thing.
just
Yeah,
show it on the streaming services. That's where everything's coming out.
yeah, but they want that.
They're
that-
holding on to
those
this
big
because
bucks,
that's
dude.
their big dollar.
I understand it's a big time movie, but whatever. Like nobody's. Just give it to us now.
It's the same reason that James Bond movie's been pushed back forever. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
want the money from. They won't need that revenue.
Yeah. But didn't
Is Daniel
Tenet come
Craig's
out?
last one, right?
No, I think it's pushed back. To
No, Tenet's
2021.
out right now.
Yeah, see, Tenet came
Oh,
out.
Tenet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tenet is out right now, and it's doing horribly. And I'm like, why? Well, why would you have it in the theaters?
Because
I've,
nobody.
Like, I wanna
I've
see
seen
it,
so
but
many
no, I
ads
really
that says
like it.
#1 movie in the world, and I was like, isn't that the only movie out in the world?
Technically,
yeah.
technically, it's not. There's other movies out there. You just don't know about them.
Yeah.
Well, New Mutants, but whatever.
Nobody's watching that.
What is it?
I heard that was good though.
Trolls-
If you have the ability to throw tomatoes at her right now, everybody throw
I
tomatoes at
heard it
her.
was good. I want to see it.
Well,
No,
whoever told you that lied to you,
they lied.
or they have
It was
terrible
the
taste
whole
in
internet.
movies.
No, I will not
It was
accept
the
that.
entire-
And I really hope they don't try to shoehorn that into the Marvel universe as well somehow.
Well, that's part of the X-Men lore. So,
I know. So hopefully they
Yeah.
just let it die off and be like, that was the last Fox
figured it.
thing.
well, with Black Widow, with Scarlet Witch, warping realities.
I don't even want that tainting other
You can erase
realities.
things and open up doors to mutants.
So here's the thing, because we're almost getting close to the end of everything, but I've been reading the Secret Wars or whatever, the Marvel Secret Wars,
Yeah,
and it kind of plays with everything where Doctor Doom basically puts all the different broken universes together in one big battle world planet.
Battle World.
I'm not saying they should do something like that because that's a gigantic budget type of thing. Like that's something that's very difficult to actually do in the movie sense and stuff like that. But if they have it to where Scarlet Witch does, like Rachel said, mess with everybody's universes and affect everybody's like perception on universes, and they can just draw little bits from all the different things Marvel used to have, I can accept that in one giant thing. But then at the end of it, they've got to destroy them all off and be like, this is the Marvel universe. This is
Right here.
everything else that you guys saw before was destroyed in this, for lack of a better word, incursion scenario. And that's it.
Is that the two worlds colliding?
That's the two worlds colliding.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I know comic books.
Wow.
So that, and then you bring out Namor, and then you have him
Yeah.
do that shitty move where he just destroys the planet, and everybody's arguing, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to hear from Marvel say, hey, this planet is destroyed, or this universe is destroyed. It's no
Universe is
more.
destroyed.
And I'm talking about the X-Men universe, and then they do their own X-Men universe.
Terrible.
That's what I mean. So
But I think X-Men. I love the X-Men movies.
they're all right. I'm muting you right now.
So
Wow.
but with the destruction of Fox's X-Men universe,
Yes.
you get the destruction of Deadpool's universe as well.
He could survive. He hopped on a ship.
Just make the Deadpool kill
But
Yeah.
you can't kill
X-Men.
Deadpool.
Yeah, you can't kill Deadpool. He's
Yeah.
immortal. So there you go. Boom.
Yeah,
I don't-
and
I don't-
Death is like super in love with him. So like, if he gets stuck in like the
that's
dying
in the
universe, he
comic
can just
books
pull him.
verse,
and-
though.
Yeah, we're
That's
just bringing the
not in the
comic books
MCU.
over, man. We're just bringing the comic books over, except for the X-Men from Fox.
Well, do
Oh my
something with
God.
Hulk because they keep shitting all over his arcs.
Well, we got She-Hulk coming out
Yeah.
with her show. And
I'm nervous about that show.
why?
So I don't know. I'm really nervous about it. I don't think like they're gonna. I just have a feeling like it's not going to be good. I don't have a good reason.
Is it because the actress?
The
No,
actress
it's
is
not
great.
the actress.
Hey, I love the actress. Like I've been
Yeah,
watching Orphan Black, so I love the actress.
Nah,
Yeah, Emma was
uh,
saying that she's really great too. I haven't seen her or anything, so I don't know. But
me neither.
I just have a feeling that she's going to be more like just a female version of Bruce Banner, and I feel like She-Hulk and Hulk are just very different.
So I think, I hope that they play it to where she's like this not confident person in the beginning, and then I think it's gonna be the
Legal
whole
blonde.
nerdy, not confident girl in before she gets
Legally green.
she gets the She-Hulk.
Green?
That's terrible.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yep,
it's
the
good.
bend and snap.
That's terrible.
This guy.
Mix in Princess Diaries with Legally Blonde and just make her green.
Don't do that.
She's just bending somebody's body.
Don't
And
do
snap.
that. Don't do that.
His fucking spine.
Because I gotta play.
Okay, you know what? I'm not worried about this show anymore.
Good
I'm
lord,
sold.
that's terrible.
See, the problem is Jerry's not writing it, and neither am I.
I need to be writing.
You're not
Yeah,
getting
you
those
guys do.
gems.
Legally, that's terrible. Well, I mean,
Legally.
you could sell it to them. You can pitch it. I don't think it's been written yet. I think they just picked the
I
actress.
don't need to pitch it to them. They're already stealing my fucking ideas, Aaron, with Spider-Man.
The
All
reading
right?
is mine.
I don't think. I mean, you haven't seen anything yet, so
Oh, I don't need to see it, Aaron. I know how this goes.
wow.
I know how this goes. This is just like the Truman Show, but it's my world. You guys are all actors.
Oh, okay, yeah,
All
sure.
right.
That's exactly.
Yes. I'm onto him. You already sound sus, Aaron. Eject.
All right, we're wrapping this
Fire
thing
this
up,
guy.
everybody.
Where's that Harris?
Is there
Fire this
anything
guy.
that you guys would like to say before we log off?
Yes. Hopefully tomorrow we can record the next Mystery at Salem Academy.
That will be live on
live on
twitch.tv/
Twitch.
before you log off for people
Yeah.
listening to the podcast every other Saturday.
Yep. Are we going to announce what we have in the works, Aaron?
Tomorrow we'll announce that. Tomorrow
tomorrow,
we
gotcha.
announce that. Yes.
Gotcha.
yes.
Gotcha.
Keep an eye
Yeah,
out on
make
social
sure-
media.
All right. So an announcement is
Make
coming.
sure to follow our Twitter.
Yes,
Yes.
follow our Twitter and you'll see the announcement for at least one new project that we have that I'm excited for.
Mhm.
Or one old project.
Yeah, actually one old project you would call it. Yes. So, you know,
It's been gone, but not
we'll
forgotten.
see. And I'm excited because there's a new host. That's what I'm excited for.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ish.
Wow, replacing me. Okay, that's cool.
You're not even on this project.
I know.
Eject.
Terrible.
No.
You got voted.
Thus.
Damn.
That's horrible. All right, then let's wrap this up, everybody. For the internationally known Stephen Gutierrez,
Goodbye, everyone.
regular old Rachel,
Hey.
hiding
yeah.
behind intern Jerry.
It smells good back here.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
yes.
We're definitely
Okay, we gotta end now.
into that stuff.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, I'm Sir Aaron
This is
Carter,
apparently our last show.
saying that's
Yes.
enough internet and Jerry for today.
No more Jerry anymore. Bye.
Goodbye.